Today we're going to make picadillo, which is the common beef filling used in many Puerto Rican dishes, such as pastelillos de carne, which are beef patties, or empanadas, relleno de papa, which are potato balls stuffed with beef, and alcapuria, which are green banana fritters, also stuffed with beef. Now I like to start with a lean beef, usually at 93%, so this way it doesn't render too much fat. So at this point I'm just going to rinse it, put it in the pan, and start browning it. Next, I'm going to sprinkle some adobo. I like to use the Goya Adobo light version because it has less salt. Next, I'm going to add sofrito, which is a puree of garlic, green peppers, onions, cilantro, culantro, which is a green leaf you could get in Italian markets. In Spanish markets. You can also put red peppers. You can put what's called sweet cachucho peppers, also known as ajíes dulces. And I'll have all this information down below. And we're going to mix that all together and continue browning. Next, I'm going to pour 1 whole can of Goya tomato sauce. I like using Goya tomato sauce because it has a little bit, if you look at the can, it'll say Spanish style on the bottom, and that's because it's not just plain tomato sauce. It has a little bit of spices in it. Spices not meaning spicy, but just flavor. At this point, I'm also going to add about a half can of water. And just stir it all together and let it simmer. At this point, I have taken some diced potatoes that I took a potato and diced it up, put it in a bowl with some water and some salt, and microwaved it about 5 minutes until it was tender. Now, if you're making stuffed potato balls, obviously you wouldn't put potato, or if you were making the green banana fritters, I wouldn't add it. But if you're doing it as a side dish or for the meat patties, something I like to add. Then I add some white vinegar. This is just to give it another level of flavor, just a little splash. This way you could give a little saltiness without adding so much salt. If you notice, I did not put salt in this dish because the adobo has salt. Next, we're going to taste it. It's always important to taste. This is the point where if you need to add salt, you can add it. If you need to add a little more adobo, you can add it, but it's perfect. So we're going to continue and let it simmer. Remember, the potatoes are cooked, the beef is cooked. We're just simmering so the flavors can all come together. And there you have it, picadillo, beef stuffing for many different dishes. This also goes well with white rice as your main beef dish. Enjoy.